Hey, Rick.
Hey, Megan.
I appreciate you meeting today. I know that the last 2 weeks I've been a little unreliable with our meetings on time, and that's because, as we talked about, we were at the house getting it ready and getting Brianna moved and the horses moved and everything else and running the business. And I just, you know, had
There's
to
so much you can do.
prioritize. I know there's
Yeah,
only one of me. So, and then I came down with the cold, I think from all of the, running around. It was
too much going on.
just a little bit much.
Right.
So
Yeah.
luckily it's almost over. I just need $1 million more to finish.
Just $1 million short. No big
I
deal.
know. I know. I'm like, how much does it cost to move dirt around? Oh my gosh, this is
I know.
crazy. But live and learn. I can
Well, it
say
looks
now
great
I've
though.
done it all. I've worked on regular houses, historic houses, horse property, built corrals, arenas,
I know.
irrigation.
So
I'm
cool.
like
Well, you're a pro.
total expert on everything now.
You are, for
Yeah.
sure. The house looks great. I mean,
Thank
it's
you.
amazing out there.
I know. It's really nice. Today was the first day I went out and was able to I just got my horses out and took them for a walk around the block. It was so flippin' cute because first of all, we have Cash and he is adorable and everybody
Hmm.
has to
He's so
stop and
cute.
say, oh my gosh. And so the neighbors around the corner, they have a bunch of baby goats and they have this little thing, this like you used to get gumballs out of. It has the
Oh yeah.
goat food in it. And so you don't have to put any money in it. You just turn it and then they let you feed the goats. And
That's so cool.
and so the goats see people coming by and they run to the fence and they're like, man, and there's little tiny baby goats. And then Cash was sniffing the little baby goat, and the little baby goat was sniffing him, and it was just the cutest thing. It's very good
Take
therapy.
take pictures next time. Take some
I will. Are
videos.
you kidding me?
Put
People
them
are
on
like,
Facebook.
Megan, how do you stay sane with all the stuff you do and all the business you do and the people you put up with and the crazy things? And I just say, horses, obviously. I mean, clearly,
Yeah. Yeah.
if I didn't have that, I'd be on the front cover of the newspaper, probably. So anyway, speaking of losing our minds a little bit,
Yeah.
when we were talking about coming up with a session today,
Hmm.
I said that I needed to vent a little bit because I've
Yeah.
just been running into it's just this whole year, just every year now. It's like, what
Hmm.
weird thing is going to happen, And this year, I don't even know if you're just a buyer's agent. I don't even know how you're making a living right now. No clue. I don't know how you're doing it because it's terrible. I have a house I put up for sale last week. I'm gonna look right now. And we're collecting offers. I like the offers. I like the house
Hmm.
to sit on the market over the weekend, unless somebody writes an offer and it's like some kind of absolutely, phenomenal over the top offer. But
Hmm.
we had 62 showings
Hmm.
in 7 days and we have 19 offers.
There you go.
And so that brings us to a couple of things.
Hmm.
One is, I'd like to say, this is for other realtors. If you're a realtor and you call another realtor to ask them questions about a house, first you have to identify yourself. Like you have to say, hi, this is Jane from Jane Smith Realty. I was calling on property address and specific question. I have realtors that text me. They don't say who they are. There's no like signature. I don't think you can do a signature on an iPhone. I'm not sure. But they don't say who they are. And they say, I'm calling about your house for sale. That's what they say. What
Mm.
house for sale? Which house are you talking about? Like, it's just really bizarre to
It's
me
mind
about
numbing.
that. And then I was
Yeah.
at open house on Saturday, and I probably had over 100 people at the open house. I mean, it was like the whole time a steady flow of people. And
Yeah.
realtors would walk in, and first of all, you don't know that they're a realtor because half the time they're wearing sweatpants and tennis shoes, and I'm not saying that because I'm hating on them, but I too would also like to be wearing sweatpants and tennis shoes, but that's not what can happen. But they don't say hello. They don't come in and say hello to the other realtor. It's like weird.
Yeah, no introductions at all. Just walk
Yeah,
in.
like come in. You're a professional salesperson. Come in and say, "Hi, I'm Jane. I'm meeting my clients here," because I'm the listing agent. Like I'm gonna give you the skinny on the house. What's the deal? What's the story? What do I need to know? You know, you're supposed to try to build a rapport a little bit. I don't know. I just don't know quite
Well,
what's going on out there with
well,
things so tough.
yeah.
You'd think you'd be, you know, trying to make connections with people.
Well, I mean, I'm seeing on my side as a lender, I'm seeing a trend right now, which I think we want to talk about today. And
Yeah.
same thing on your side, where, and I'm not sure where this is coming from. I'm dealing with a lot with realtors, buyers agents, as you say, and as well with their home buyers. And so, you know, you and I over the last 3 years or so have talked a lot about what? Being prepared. You've got to be prepared. And so what I've had 2 in this past week, where I'll get a phone call like at 4 in the afternoon. One was on Friday, like at 3:30 or 4 on Friday. Hey, we want to make an offer. Okay, great. I've had no contact with the buyer. I know nothing about the buyer. I don't know their financials, don't have their application, but they want to make an offer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so now they want to have a fast approval letter
Right.
against a multiple offer scenario. And it just doesn't work. I wish I could say that, oh yeah, no problem. Well, gosh, I wish it was that easy.
No.
Right.
No.
And so I've had a couple this week where there was no chance for those buyers because they just were not prepared.
That's what
And
I had this great
you
new
just can't do
listing
that.
come up, and I was telling a few people about it because I know that's what they're looking for. And so the person, I texted the person about, I said, hey, I've got this house and it's kind of what you were describing that you wanted, and here's how much it's going to be. And the person's like, I don't know if I'll qualify for that much anymore because of because this person hasn't gotten requalified since the rates went up last year. And I said, what have you been doing? You know, opportunity favors the prepared. Opportunity favors the prepared. You have to be prepared. You cannot be going about this willy-nilly. You know, I've got 19 offers on the house. It's like, this is terrible out there. You have to get it together. And most of these offers are waiving things because they've been burnt and burnt and burnt and burnt. So they've gotten their approvals all the way through underwriting. So these buyers are ready to go and not, you know, so you have to call your loan officer, get yourself all the way approved. And out of all these offers, of these 19 offers, I've gotten one phone call from another loan officer to talk about their borrower.
Yeah, that's also a little bit alarming from my perspective, as you know. So
yeah, we have to hunt them down. And half
yeah,
the
I don't
time,
understand that either.
we have a spreadsheet that we put the offers on, and then we call the loan officer and we ask quite a bit of questions, and then we put the answers on the spreadsheet. And like sometimes we can't get a hold of the loan officer. It's like a day or two.
Wow.
And that goes on my spreadsheet. Could not get a hold of him or her for 24 or 48 hours. Because I'll tell you what, if you can't get a hold of him and somebody's, you know, house is on the line here, you're probably not going to get a hold of him when everybody's missing in action all of a sudden when it's contingency removal time. So
no doubt about that. Well, that's part of being prepared is on all sides, not just the buyer side, right? The realtor side and the lender side. And I'm seeing that a lot right now. And yeah, as you well know, in our transactions, we always call the listing agent right away. I mean, submit the offer, boom, next call. But that's how we win. That's how buyers win, because we're the most prepared in the room.
Right. Yeah, we've done our homework. We know what we're doing.
In these multiple offer scenarios, and you as a listing agent, especially you, I know you, that when you have these offers and you have lenders don't respond to you, you're thinking, is this guy really approved? You don't know.
I know. Is this their full-time job? Are they changing brokerages right now? Where are they? Why can't they call me back? Are they on vacation? That's fine. Have somebody else call me back, you know? So
yeah, right.
Anyway, so that's our message for today, is that opportunity favors the prepared. Get
Absolutely.
yourself in order. Hiding your head in the sand is not a strategy. You have to get it done if you want to buy a house. This has been consistent since 2020, that there's just not enough houses for sale. So
Right.
it's better to just get yourself.
Yeah, and listen, and think of it as, if there's any questions, just call us. We'll answer the questions. We'll help you out. We'll give you the guidance. We'll get you prepared. It's actually, as we know, it's not a very hard process. You have to just start the process. And you don't want to start that
Exactly.
when you want to make the offer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Rick, I appreciate you.
Awesome. Great
And
advice.
I think that's a
Appreciate you,
great
Megan.
message. Everybody, thanks for listening, and be personable. If you're a realtor, say hello, identify
Yeah,
yourself when
right.
you make a phone call.
Uh-huh.
And if you're a buyer, get prepared.
And lenders return your phone calls.
Yeah,
Make the calls.
exactly. Just. All right. Thank you.
All
All
right. Thanks, Megan. See ya.
right. See ya.